Ivica Zubac is out there with Sharks. And there's Mr. Moves. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Zukic in at the point guard position. They've got the eraser. Jordan Clarkson is out there with the Beast. And there's Big Red. And it's Rosario in at the 3 spot. Outside Bogdanovic. Here's Zubac. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before, and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
A little chip on their shoulder.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later. You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Well, you can't give Bogdanovic a lane.
As a key player.
I mean, over 40% from long range in recent years, competes defensively. He's a player.
Clarkson passes to Perez. Clarkson against Bogdanovic. And the layup falls. So it's the visitors now. 4-point game. Ukic passes to Šarić. And the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Šarić. Lets it go with a 3. Bogdanovic, no luck. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And that one's good by G.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Ukic passes to Bogdanovic. Here's Mr. Moves. Over G. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovic. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Up the floor. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
A really smart opening quarter for them at the offensive end. Moving, finding good shots. They're 4 for 5 from the field.
Clarkson kicks to G. Clarkson on the wing. Baseline J on the way. They get it again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. Zizic has checked in for Zubac.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Here's Ukic. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Šarić. It's tipped. Perez, the pass to Rosario. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. G's got 6.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, GA. I mean, great look. High percentage shot. That's the efficiency you're looking to establish.
Zizic passes to Bogdanovic. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And the basket by Blash.
Good job taking advantage of the size mismatch. There's no way that jumper's getting blocked.
Here's Ukic. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Simon. Shot clock at 6. Here's Šarić. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. I mean, look what happened. Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive put.
Here is Doc. And 1:01 left to play here in the first. Passes it to Zizic. Now Hazonia. A floater. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Playing him tough inside, air preventing the layup. That'll get the whole team pumped up.
Here's Bletch. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
And Silk gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the home team. They lead by 4. Good on the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Hazonia on the wing. Basket good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Boss. And it's Zizic with the rebound. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. 5 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 1 second left. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And that concludes. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
We've got Zizic. The closer is out there with Doc. Then it's Hazonia. And it's Zamanic in at the 4. Now the pass to G. To the left wing. Here's Bletch. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Well, 50% from the floor. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
You know, I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Boss comes up empty from 19 feet out. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5. And that one is good. Silk.
Looking now at some numbers for Zubac. Last season's performance for him, 9th in blocks. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Pass to G, takes the 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. G's got 9.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point line.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. And while we have a chance, Gorich.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Has been just great so far, up at 56%. From past the arc, drops in the tray. T's got his first 3 points of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Ukic. That one off the back iron and out.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Closing in on... It's stolen by G. Out in his own on the break. Here's T. Finished off the break. T's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
43 seconds left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. Simon, the pass to Ukic. Got a piece of it. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Clarkson, he's checked in for the franchise. Here's Clarkson. Here's Rosario. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Bogdanovich. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded close. It's his first trip to the line.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And the foul called on G. That's his first foul. Simon, the pass to Bogdanovich. Over G. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the home team with a 10-point lead.
Job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
We've got the Beast, Big Red out there with the eraser. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Rosario in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You played against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I tell you what, the 2 guys that are on my mind, they definitely could have talked trash with the best of all time, and that's Pat Beverly. We've seen what he does. He just keeps coming and coming and coming. And that guy, Day-Day, yeah, Draymond Green, the one that plays out there in Golden State. Oh, yeah, he has a mouth on him, too. I think you heard of him.
And when you played, who was the best trash talker back in your day?
By far, Larry Bird and Gary Payton. Those 2 guys would talk trash that so much that you would get entertained into their talking and be like, what are you going to say next? I'm having a good time out here. It was always in fun, but trust me, they always wanted to stick that dagger into you, too, while they were talking.
You couldn't hide a smile either. They started getting you going. You could not hide a smile.
I couldn't, and that was my thing. I talked trash while I was smiling, so maybe no one else knew what I was saying but you. But those guys, they keep you laughing out there. They talk trash about you, themselves after they missed the shot. They would talk themselves down or talk to a fan that was talking to them. So it was always entertaining. The best trash talkers talk to everyone, not just to their opponent.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Shoots from 14, and he gets the bucket. And 11 points for Big Red.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Charge in the corner. They need this. The shot will not fall.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Ukic. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Šorić. Here's Ukic. Over to the left wing. Clock at 4. Zubac. The shot off that time.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Ukic passes to Hezonja. Here's Zizic. Back to Hezonja. Back to Zizic. Off on the layup.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
And he makes the first. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
To the middle. Passes it to Blash. Here's Hezonja. That one misses.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the play.
G, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten a perfect position to alter the shot.
Here's Blatch. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Blatch has got 15.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Knock the pass to Zizic. Here's the closer. 56 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the call on Boss. That is his first foul of the game. T's checked in for Boss. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Hezonja's shot is off. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. That one drops for him. Silk's got his second bucket tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The closer passes to Doc. Knocked away. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Mr. Moves checked in for the closer. 26 seconds left in the third. Zizic kicks to Hezonja. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Hezonja's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
And here is Hezonja. There's the triple. No good there. And so it's the home team with a 21-point lead to end the... Under 40% all in all for the game. We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. Šorić is out there with Ivica Zubac. And there's Mr. Moves. And it's Doc in at the point. Good.
that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Good leaper. Clarkson, he'll make you pay if you let him get to the rim.
Here is Doc. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and crisp music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the
I
old
do.
fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they've taken fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit I want to see guys walking. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game today. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right. The steal. One-on-one here. Here's Perez. It's hauled in by Zubac. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The pass to Simon. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way.
Changing ends. I mean, Clarkson's speed can be hard to match up with.
Clarkson's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Doc the pass to Simon. Outside Bogdanovich. Poked loose. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run. But they recover it. Pass to Simon. He's looking for Šarić and finds him. And slam dunk by Šarić.
The raw muscle of Šarić. I mean, you got to tie him up or you risk getting torched.
Chris, last season the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was so...
Me too.
Man,
I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually some I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team.
Here's man. Šarić inside. Here's the closer. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
G's checked in for Silk. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
On the free throw, no good. Chris, the other day, Adam Silver has been talking about how the All-Star game system is not working. He's been proactive in considering alternatives. What do you think?
Well, I love what he's done already. Let's think about the All-Star game in 2019. Letting guys pick their players like old school on the park. I mean, that adds a little bit of ego, and that's what you want because we want competition. We want guys that like each other, don't like each other, that are playing against each other, that we're in the finals against each other. We want all that competition, all that mental game that goes into it. And so I love the fact that he's outspoken, that he's definitely ahead of the problem. But I think he did a great job by letting players pick their teammates because that already causes a little in-team drama that we'll see play out on the floor with how hard guys are playing.
Passes to the monster. Shoots, nails the baby hook.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Here's the great one. 6 to shoot, and the 3 ball is good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Now, that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And it's blocked, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out of hand on it. Here's Big Smooth. Watch with it. Here's the great one. That shot, no good. Here is Doc. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.